Live restricted. Body exposure and sexualized behavior. What the actual fuck? How am I swear to gosh. This thing gets on my nerves. TikTok. I just got on here. Alright, I'm gonna watch me open this. I think they wanted me to use this one. Let's see. Oh, it's actually, I think, gonna be easier than I thought. Oh, the juice like comes out so fast. It just like ah. This knife is way sharper than I thought it was gonna be. I cannot believe they restricted the live. I'm not even moving. Cheers. Okay. Now to crack that thing open all the way, that's what's gonna be a little bit hard, you know? I was gonna put it in a cup, but it's pretty pointless. And a waste of dishes. So alright, let's go sit down. Cause say hi to the other live. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go get the coconut and my book. Okay guys, let me move it closer because I'm not gonna be able to see the comments. I feel like I should get off and get back on because why would I do that? Feels like paradise too. Hold on, cause one second. Alright guys. I feel like you're still too far. Yeah, because I can't see. This table is heavy as hell. Bro, these tables that are made out of like real freaking wood are heavy as freaking egin. I love you too. I would say no, we can't be friends. We can like I don't just say like we're friends, you know, I gotta get to know you. Grand Rising, my name is Ivalease. Don't hurt yourself. Haven't seen you in forever. Hey G, I know. This is my first time going live in so long. Alright, we gotta figure this out. First of all, I want to hang up this live and start it over because TikTok freaking restricted me for nudity and body exposure, and I'm fully clothed. cold. So like, I'm gonna skip this one and do it again. So if you want to come back, come back. If not, it's okay. But I love you. If I don't see you again, see you in like literally 30 seconds. All right. Maybe I shouldn't shimmy and do it again. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Oh my gosh, I missed you guys so much. It's literally been months. It's been months since I went live. I'm so happy. Oh, you know what I bought today? A yellow dragon fruit. It's yellow on the outside. I'm assuming it's going to be yellow on the inside, right? A lot of the ones here have the red dragon fruit, red on the inside, which I'm happy because I've almost always only had the white dragon fruit, like the white inside. And now I'm pretty sure I'm about to have a yellow one. Because do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? Why do y'all keep restricting the live? They literally keep restricting it for body exposure and sexualized behavior. Y'all about to piss me off so bad. No. Like, no. No. Gosh. To be honest, I don't know what Tony Braxton looks like, but thank you. I do get Jada quite often. Alright, guys, we're gonna read. No, I just want to talk to you for a little bit. Because I'm so happy. I haven't talked to you guys in so long. Hi. What has everybody been up to? I'm on 2 different lives, by the way. In case you're wondering why I keep looking this way and that way. This way. It's so funny. I need to make a bird feeder. Hey, in Argentina. I keep forgetting to buy. There's a dog that comes. Chicha! There's a dog that lives around here and she comes over here. And I keep forgetting to buy her treats. I am live on YouTube. Thank you. Alright, sorry, I was trying to I ordered something and they're like changing the delivery date. Also, I'm trying to order dog treats because I keep maybe I should wait till tomorrow because I'm gonna be out tomorrow. But I was supposed to buy them today and I forgot and then I felt so bad because she came here. I just felt like she wanted treats. I didn't have no treats. Let's see. Dog treats. La la la. So how's everybody's day going? I cannot believe they keep restricting my life, but at the same time I can 1000% believe it because like TikTok is shady. Dog treats. Probably better to buy it in person. What if she doesn't like them? I'm just annoyed. No, you cannot eat my hair. Why do you want to eat my hair? No, you're rude for asking if you can eat my hair. Gosh. moments in this life were filtered to protect the community. Oh, y'all just gonna get blocked. Don't come in here acting wickedy wild like you don't have no sense. Thank you. Alright, it's time to read. We're reading Journey of Souls, okay? Is that a bat? It is a bat. This is the first time I've seen them over here. There's a lot of bats here in general, but I've not seen them in my home. Alright, we can start this chapter over. This is chapter 4, The Displaced Soul. Peace. Okay. There are souls who have been severely damaged that they are. Oh. There are souls who have been so severely damaged that they are detached from the mainstream of souls going back to a spiritual home base. Compared to all returning entities, the number of these abnormal souls is not large. However, what has happened to them on Earth is significant because of the serious effect they have on other incarnated souls. There are two types of displaced souls: those who do not accept the fact that their physical body is dead and fight returning to the spirit world for reasons of personal anguish, and those souls who have been subverted by or had complicity with criminal abnormalities in a human body. In the first instance, displacement is of the soul's own choosing, while in the second case, spiritual guides deliberately remove these souls from further association with other entities for an intermediate period. In both situations, the guides of these souls are intimately concerned with rehabilitation, but because the circumstances are quite different between each type of displaced soul, I will treat them separately. The first type we call ghosts. These spirits refuse to go home after physical death and often have unpleasant influences on those of us who would like to finish out our own human lives in peace. These displaced souls are sometimes falsely called demonic spirits because they are accused of invading the minds of people with harmful intent. The subject of negative spirits has produced serious investigations in the field of parapsychology. Unfortunately, this area of spirituality has also attracted a fringe element of the unscrupulous associated with the occult. I don't know what that word means, so let's take a moment to look it up, unless somebody knows, but I'm just gonna look it up anyway. Unscrupulous. Unscrupulous. What does unscrupulous mean? Unscrupulous means having no moral principles, not honest or fair. Okay, now what? Unfortunately, this area of spirituality has also attracted a fringe element of the unscrupulous associated with the occult, who prey on the emotions of susceptible people. Okay, I think I understand. The troubled spirit is an immature entity with unfinished business in a past life on earth. They may have no relation to the living person who is disrupted by them. It is true that some people are convenient and receptive conduits for negative spirits who wish to express their querulous nature. This means that someone who is in a deep meditative state of consciousness might occasionally pick up annoying signal patterns from a disincarnate being whose communication can range from the frivolous to provocative. These unsettled entities are not spiritual guides. Real guides are healers and don't intrude with acrimonious messages. More often than not, these uncommon haunted spirits are tied to a particular geographic location. Researchers who have specialized in the phenomena of ghosts indicate those disturbed entities are caught in a no man's land between the lower astral planes of Earth and the spirit world. Or should I lost my spot? From my own research, I don't believe these souls are lost in space, nor are they demonic. They they choose to remain within the earth plane after physical death for a time by their own volition, volition due to a high level of discontent. Where the heck? I lost my spot again. Okay. In my opinion, they are damaged souls because they evidence confusion, despair, and even hostility to such an extent they want their guides to stay away from them. We do know a negative displaced entity can be reached and handled by various means, such as exorcism, to get them to stop interfering with human beings. Oh, possessing spirits can be persuaded to leave and eventually make a proper transition into the spirit world. I'm reading Journey of Souls, Case Studies of Life Between Lives. Hold on, because my back hurts. Hey, there's only so many lizards, like regular gecko lizards, you know? There's already 4 right now. These ones are the ones that like blend in. Alright, let's continue. Thank you. Okay. If we have a spirit world governed by order, with guides who care about us, how can maladaptive souls who exert negative energy upon incarnated beings be allowed to exist? Our explanation, one explanation is that we still have free will, even in death. Another is that since we endure so many upheavals in our physical universe, then spiritual irregularities, irregularities and deviations from the normal exodus of souls ought to be anticipated as well. Also, ghosts only represent a divided portion of disturbed soul's energy, while the rest of a soul's energy has returned to the spirit world for reunification. Discarnate, unhappy spirits who trap themselves are possibly part of a grand design. When they are ready, these souls will be taken by the hand away from Earth's astral plane and guided to their proper place in the spirit world. I turn now to the far more prevalent second type of disturbed soul. These are souls who have been involved with evil acts. We should We should first speculate if a soul can be considered culpable or guilt-free when it has occupied an offending criminal brain. Is the soul mind or human ego responsible, or are they the same? Occasionally, a client will say to me, I feel possessed by an inner force that tells me to do bad things. There are mentally ill people who feel driven by opposing forces of good and evil, over which they believe they have no control. After working After working for years with the superconscious minds of people under hypnosis, I have come to the conclusion that the five sensory human can negatively act upon a soul's psyche. Okay. We express this mosquito is like okay. We express our eternal self through dominant biological needs and the pressures of environmental stimuli, which are temporary to the incarnated soul. Although there is no hidden, sinister self within our human form, some souls are not fully assimilated. People not in harmony with their bodies feel detached from themselves in life. This condition does not excuse souls from doing their utmost to prevent evil involvement on earth. We we see this in the human conscious. It is important we distinguish between what is exerting a negative force on our mind and what is not. Hearing an inner voice that may suggest self-destruction to ourselves or someone else is not a demonic spiritual entity, an alien presence, uh, nor a malevolent renegade guide. Negative forces emanate from us. Um, is this kindergarten? Perhaps for some of you. If left untreated, the destructive impulses of emotional disorders inhibit soul development. I'm gonna read that again. If left untreated, the destructive impulses of emotional disorders inhibit soul development. I get it. Okay. Those of us who have experienced unresolved personal trauma in our lives carry the seeds of our own destruction. This anguish affects our soul in such a way that it seems we are not whole. It's the journey of souls case studies of life between lives. I lost my spot. Okay. For instance, excessive craving and addictive behavior, which is the outgrowth of personal pain, inhibits the expression of a healthy soul and may even hold a soul in bondage to its host body. What? For instance, excessive craving and addictive behavior, which is the outgrowth of personal pain, inhibits the expression of a healthy soul and may even hold a soul in bondage to its host body. It's okay. Does the extent of contemporary violence mean that we have more souls going wrong today than in the past? If nothing else, our overpopulation and mind altering drug culture should support this conclusion. On the positive side, Earth's international level of consciousness towards human suffering appears to be rising. Interesting. I think the opposite. I've been told that in every era of Earth's bloody history, there has always been a significant number of souls unable to resist and successfully counter human cruelty. Certain souls whose hosts have a genetic disposition to abnormal brain chemistry are particularly at risk in a violent environment. We see how young men can be so damaged by physical and emotional family abuse that as adults they commit premeditated acts of atrocity without feelings of remorse. Since souls are not created perfect, their nature can be contaminated during the development of such a life form. If our transgressions are especially serious, we call them evil. My subjects say to me no soul is inherently evil, although it may acquire this label in human life. Pathological evil in humans is characterized by feelings of personal impotence and weakness that is stimulated by helpless victims. Although souls who are involved with truly evil acts should generally be considered at a low level of development, soul immaturity does not automatically invite malevolent behavior from a damaged human personality. The evolution of souls involves a transition from imperfection to perfection based upon overcoming many difficult body assignments during their task oriented lives. Souls may also have a predisposition for selecting environments where they consistently don't work well or are subverted. Thus, souls may have their identity damaged by poor life choices. However, all souls are held accountable for their conduct in the bodies they occupy. We will see in the next chapter how souls receive an initial review of their past life with guides before moving on to join their friends. But what happens to souls who, through their bodies, have caused extreme suffering to another? If a soul is not capable of ameliorating, I don't know what the hell that means. Ameliorating, immaculate things. Facts, calculate. From Bangkok? Oh, hey, we're pretty close. Wait, I lost the word. What was the word? Where did it go? Ameliorating? I've never heard that word in my life. Yeah, I'm in Bali. Improving, making something better. Okay. My gosh. I swear to goodness, every time I read out loud, I'm like extra thirsty. Hey, William. I know, it's been a long time. This is my first time going live in months. Okay, let's finish this chapter and then we can talk. Thank you. The coconut is delicious. Alright. Okay. What? Sorry. Okay. This brings up the issue of being sent to heaven or hell for good and bad deeds because accountability has long been part of our religious traditions. On the wall of my office hangs an Egyptian painting, the judgment scene, as presented in the Book of the Dead, which is a mythological ritual of death over 7,000 years old. The ancient Egyptians had an obsession with death and the world beyond the grave because in their cosmic pantheon, death explained life. The picture shows a newly deceased man arriving in a place located between the land of the living and the kingdom of the dead. He stands by a set of scales about to be judged for his past deeds on earth. The master of ceremonies is the god Anubis, who carefully weighs the man's heart on one pan of the scale against the ostrich feather of truth on the opposite side. The heart, not the head, represented the embodiment of a person's soul conscious to the Egyptians. It is a tense moment. The crocodile headed personification of divine retribution, Amit, is crouched nearby with her mouth open, ready to devour the heart if the man's wrongs outweigh the good he did in life. Failure at the scales would end in the existence of this soul. Oh, failure at the scales would end the existence of this soul. That's wild. I get quite a few comments from my clients about this picture. A metaphysically oriented person would insist no one is denied entrance into the kingdom of afterlife, regardless of how unfavorably balanced the scales might be toward past conduct. That makes more sense to me. Is this belief true? Are all souls given the opportunity to transmute back into the spirit world the same way, irrespective of their association with the bodies they occupied? No, thank you. It's not that early from where I'm at, but hey, haven't seen you in forever either. Okay. To answer this question, I should begin by mentioning that a large segment of society believes all souls do not go to the same place. More moderate theology no longer stresses the idea of hellfire and brimstone for sinners. However, many religious sects indicate a spiritual coexistence of two mental states of good and evil. For the bad soul, there are ancient philosophical pronouncements denoting a separation from the essence of God as a means of punishment after death. The Tibetan Book of the Dead, a source of religious belief thousands of years older than the Bible, describes the state of consciousness between lives, the bardo, as a time when the evil we have perpetrated projects us into spiritual separation. If the peoples of the East believed in a special spiritual location for evildoers, was this idea similar to the concept of a purgatory in the Western world? From its earliest beginnings, Christian doctrine defined purgatory as a transitory state of temporary banishment for sins of a minor nature against humanity. The Christian purgatory is supposed to be a place of atonement, isolation, and suffering. When all negative karma is removed, these souls are eventually allowed into heaven. On the other hand, souls committing major deadly sins are condemned to hell forever. Does hell exist to permanently separate good souls from bad ones? All my casework with the spirits of my subjects has convinced me there is no residence of terrible suffering for souls except on earth. I am told all souls go to one spirit world after death, where everyone is treated with patience and love. However, I have learned that certain souls do undergo separation in the spirit world, and this happens at the time of their orientation with guides. They are not activated along the same travel routes as the other souls. Those Those of my subjects who have been impeded by evil report that souls whose influence was too weak to turn aside a human impulse to harm others will go into seclusion upon re entering the spirit world. I'm reading Journey of Souls, Case Studies of Life Between Lives. These souls don't appear these souls don't appear to mix with other entities in the conventional manner for quite a while. I have also noticed that those beginner souls who are habitually associated with intensely negative human conduct in their first series of lives must endure individual spiritual isolation. Ultimately, they are placed together in their own group to intensify learning under close supervision. This is not punishment, but rather a kind of purgatory for the restructuring of self awareness with these souls. Because wrongdoing takes so many forms on earth, spiritual instruct. Whoa, I just lost it. Oh, spiritual instruction and the type of isolation used is varied for each soul. The nature of these variations apparently is evaluated during orientation at the end of each life. Relative time of seclusion and reindoctrination is not consistent either. For instance, I have had reports about maladjusted spirits who have re entered back to Earth directly after a period of seclusion in order to expunge themselves as soon as possible by a good incarnated performance. Here is an example as told to me by a soul who was acquainted with one of these spirits. Case 10. So in this book, he's like a hypnotist, a hypnotherapist, right? Birds or frogs? Maybe birds, but I love frogs too. Um, so he's like, he went back and wrote, what is that word? Is it paraphrase? Not paraphrase. When you watch a video of like an interview and you write down every word, like word for word type of thing. He did that with certain cases, specifically doing like past life regressions. Okay, case number 10, Dr. N. Do souls bear responsibility for their involvement with flawed human beings who injure others in lives? S. Yes, those who have wronged others savagely in a life. I knew one of those souls. Dr. N. What do you know about this entity? What happened after this soul returned to the spirit world following that life? S. He had hurt a girl terribly and did not rejoin our group. There was extensive private study for him because he did so poorly while in that body. Dr. N. What was the extent of his punishment? S. Punishment is a wrong interpretation. It's regeneration. You have to recognize this is a matter for your teacher. The teachers are more strict with those who have been involved with cruelty. Dr. N. What does more strict mean to you in the spirit world? S. Well, my friend didn't go back with us, his friends, after this sad life where he hurt this girl. Dr. N. Did he come through the same spiritual gateway as yourself when he died? S. Yes, he did. Yes, but he did not meet with anybody. He went directly to a place where he was alone with the teacher. Dr. N. And then what happened to him? S. After a while, not long, he returned to Earth again as a woman, where people were cruel, physically abusive. It was a deliberate choice. My friend needed to experience that. You want to know something? This makes so much sense because for me, one of my past lives was Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad had a wife that was like 6 years old. And at that time, and even in a lot of other countries, like young marriages are normal, right? But they also consummated the marriage when she was about 9 years old, a fucking baby. So that makes sense to me why I endured like certain sexual traumas in this life because it's like that, like choosing to reap what you sow type of energy to learn, if that makes sense. Because even though at that time well, who knows if they knew it was wrong, if he knew it was wrong, because I just feel like, how do you not? But anyway, continue. Okay. Okay. Dr. M. Do you think this soul blamed the human brain of his former host body for hurting the girl? S. No, he took what he had done back into himself. He blamed his own lack of skill to overcome the human failings. He asked to become an abused woman himself in the next life to gain understanding, to appreciate the damage he had done to the girl. Dr. N. If this friend of yours did not gain understanding and continued involving himself with humans who committed wrongful acts, could he be destroyed as a soul by someone in the spirit world? S. Long pause. You can't destroy energy exactly, but it can be reworked. Negativity that is unmanageable in many lives can be readjusted. Dr. N. How? S. Not by destruction, remodeling. Case 10 did not respond further to this line of questioning, and other subjects who know something about these damaged souls are rather sparse with their information. Later, we will learn a bit more about the formation and restoration of intelligent energy. Most errant souls are able to solve their own problems of contamination. The price we pay for our misdeeds and the rewards received for good conduct revolve around the laws of karma. Perpetrators of harm to others will do penance by setting themselves up as future victims in a karmic cycle of justice. The Bhagavad Gita, another early Eastern scripture that has stood the test of thousands of years, has the following passage: Souls of evil influence must redeem their virtue. No study of life after death would have any meaning without addressing how karma relates to causality. Causality. That word is tripping my brain. Relates to causality and justice for all souls. Karma by itself does not denote good or bad deeds, rather, it is the result of one's positive and negative actions in life. The statement, there are no accidents in our lives, does not mean karma by itself impels. What it does is propel us forward by teaching lessons. Our future destiny is influenced by a past from which we cannot escape, especially when we injure others. The key to growth is understanding we are given the ability to make mid course corrections in our life and having the courage to make necessary changes when what we are doing is not working for us. By conquering fear and taking risks, our karmic pattern adjusts to the effects of new choices. At the end of every life, rather than having a monster waiting to devour our souls, we serve as our most severe critic in front of teacher guides. This is why karma is both just and merciful. With the help of our spiritual counselors and peers, we decide on the proper mode of justice for our conduct. Some people who believe in reincarnation also think if negative souls do not learn their lessons within a reasonable span of lives, they will be eliminated and replaced by more willing souls. My subjects deny this premise. There is no set path of self discovery designed for all souls. As one subject told me, souls are assigned to Earth for the duration of the war. This means souls are given the time and opportunity to make changes for growth. Souls who continue to display negative attitudes through their human hosts must overcome these difficulties by continually making an effort to change. From what I've seen, no negative karma remains attached to a soul who is willing to work during their many lives on this planet. It is an open question whether a soul should be held entirely at fault for humanity's irrational, unsocialized, and destructive acts. Souls must learn to cope in different ways with each human being assigned to them. The permanent identity of a soul stamps the human mind with a distinctive character that is individual to that soul. However, I find there is a strange dual nature between the soul mind and human brain. I will discuss this concept further in later chapters after the reader learns more about the existence of souls in the spirit world. The next chapter is orientation, but I'm not reading that right now because I don't want to. Anyway, how you guys doing? Yes, I can do that. When I used to do that, my grandma, she used to get so pissed off. She would like chase me around the house. Well, I haven't done that in so long. Like that? Is that what you're talking about? Did you write whatever you were gonna write, Mayora? Hi, King. I don't know if you're still in here. Thanks. Why is your name No One? Should I open this? I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see me. I don't remember where the lights are on that side. I need to drink these slow because for some reason coconut water makes me like very bloated. It's pretty annoying. Why are you surprised I remember you? We've talked a lot of times. Is Bali fun? It's peaceful. Actually, okay, it's peaceful and also very chaotic. And fun, yeah, I would say fun. I guess so, yeah. My back. Tomorrow, hopefully, I can buy an aerial mat, aerial hammock. Hopefully, I'm excited. YouTube Live is like, I don't know what's happening, Kim. You want to see this bookmark? It's so cute. Look. Look at it. I'm not using it currently, but it's so pretty. And this side says create. You can't see it. Oh, maybe there. You see it? Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I busted my ass and I got stuck in between the wall and my scooter. That thing was fucking heavy. It's heavy as heck. I have a bruise, but I'm okay. IDK, I guess I didn't expect you to remember, but anyway, my incarnation day is next Sunday. Oh, that's so soon. Do you have plans? Yeah, it's so cute, right? Got that Barnes and Noble in Hawaii. Even you look bored, probably want to add content. What? I'm confused. But, yeah, I'm just happy that didn't happen while I was driving. It was right before I was going to pull off. It has almost happened a couple of times. It'd be pretty scary, but I'm getting used to it. I feel pretty confident though when I'm driving. Overall. That felt so nice. Ah! Well, that sounds nice. Art gallery. Where are you at again? I need to invest in the speaker. I get to invest in the speaker. Can you get off? Hey. Okay. I don't think I've been there. I think I want to take a bath. I need to find a spray bottle. I don't have birds, but there are birds around. But that sound, I don't know what animal that is. If it's, I don't know what it is. I just saw a firefly. Wow. I didn't know they had fireflies here. I'm in Bali. I could actually like mix in my hair somehow. That'd be cute. Stay. Don't fall. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, I like that. I bought a teddy bear yesterday. It's actually a sheep. It's so cute. I haven't named her yet because I don't, it just hasn't come to me. So she doesn't have a name. Yeah, I am enjoying myself, yeah. Chicha! I wonder where she's at. Oh, why were you gonna ask that? Oh shit. I don't know. I'm missing a book. I have no idea where I put it. And I unpacked like everything today. So I don't really know where it's at. Oh. Yeah, I accidentally left my monkey in where I was like volunteering at in Hawaii. I left him. I was so sad. I really liked him. And it was so perfect because especially going through the airport, I just tied it on my neck. I didn't have to like actually hold it, you know? So this one's gonna be interesting going through airports, but it's so cute. No, this kind of looks like my other. Well, it's not even a crystal, but it kind of looks like my crystal. Thank you. Grand Rising. I think you guys are probably like 12 hours behind. The whole time difference really trips me out, like a lot. I also, oh, look at this. Look at how cute. It's so cute. Mother trucker. I would tell her. It's all gonna be way better than she expected. Yeah. And life's worth staying for. How about you? What would you tell your younger self? It's so crazy. Aww. So cute. Listen to your elders. What the hell? No offense. What? Are you serious? Maybe that was the. I was not expecting that. That's dead serious. The advice you would give to your younger self? No offense, by the way. So funny. Risks are worth taking. Yes, indeed. I like that one. Oh, y'all are fun. Because that was just funny to me. That's funny. I feel like people are always saying that, like, as we're young Ren and stuff, like, listen to your elders, but the elders don't know it all. And the elders be more brainwashed than we do most of the time. So I just thought that was funny. That's the advice you would give your younger self. But perhaps there was something an elder told you that you didn't listen to that you feel like you should have, and maybe that's why you're saying that. I don't really know. That shocked me, and it was just funny to me. That was funny. Hi, I'm doing very well. How are you? Oh gosh. Really, no offense though. It just was really funny. That's it. There was something you feel like you should have listened to. Hey James, how are you? No, heaven and hell to me is right here on earth. It's like a mentality. My name is Ivalease, by the way. But where am I from? I'm from New York. A long time no see. I do not remember your name. When did we talk? In Senegal? That's cool. I don't know if I responded to that. George, that is really, really creepy. As AJ? Oh. I'm trying to think of conversations we would have had, but AJ does sound familiar. This is making me think of, what is that thing called? Oh, a pendulum. I gave my sound bowls away, but I will be investing in a handpan soon. Ooh, I guess I can give myself that for my reincarnation day. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, they have them here. Like, they actually make them here, so I think this is the perfect place to get it. Astari? Astari? How do you pronounce it? Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. A stopwatch? Really? Interesting. July 8th. I don't know how many times I've reincarnated, but a lot. I know that, but I don't know an actual number. What's going on here? Oh, nothing. We're just talking. Yeah, this is really giving pendulum vibes. Can you stop moving? Are you gonna stop, bro? You're not gonna stop? Oh, interesting. Don't listen to him. I'm not trying to do any such thing. Although I would love to learn how to do that, especially after my hypnosis session. Arms? Thanks. Anybody in here? Hello? Hello? Thanks. What was I? Peace goddess? Like man, woman, race? I was a lot of different things. My hypnosis session was fantabulous. I cried a lot. It was a little scary. I could it, the hip the hypnosis session itself was not scary, but like where there was a block, like feeling that she was trying to open the block was scary for the version of me that didn't want to let it go, or didn't want to open it or unblock it. I don't know how to explain. Well, yes, that's what I'm trying to say. That version of me was scared. I don't lift, no. I guess I couldn't count that as lifting. A couple months ago, I started like, I guess lifting, but more so for like to grow my glutes. But I guess I was using certain machines for my arms too. I wanted to tone my arms, but I haven't been for a few months now. But the hypnosis, yeah. It was kind of funny too in some parts, like when like just having certain realizations or like I can't call them realizations because like I mean, I guess they were, but it's things that I already was knowing, but like feeling it, I could say was just funny and just like it just felt like full circle moments. And then I also was getting annoyed because she kept telling me to like breathe, like don't forget to breathe. And I'm like, can't you see me breathing? And it was making me think of this book because his clients, I guess, are under hypnosis, and there's times where like he talks about like they give smart remarks, like kind of just being irritated by his questions, but I was still partially like not unpar I was conscious, so I didn't want to like come off as rude, but I wanted to tell her to just like stop telling me to breathe. Like I'm freaking breathing. Oh shoot, I didn't realize you guys were on now. But let me move this over here. So it was funny. It was funny and it was nice. I really liked it. Thank you, Lattice. As are you. So cute. Thanks, Chicken Nugget. I love that your name is Chicken Nugget. That's so cute. But anyways, so what? Um, I'm trying to think. Yeah, it just felt it was nice. The crying, like, and it's funny because it's like, there's so many different versions of us, so I can feel like the versions of me that was really feeling those emotions, and then this version of me that wasn't, but just like watching and experiencing it through them, through me. Does that make sense? I don't know if y'all understand what I'm trying to say, but it was just interesting. It was very cool. I am vegan, yeah. But I liked it. I really liked it. I'm happy that I did it. I would love to do though like a past life regression specifically for like a different physical incarnation. Like they call past life regression anything. Like the younger version of me in this specific life to them is a past life regression, which technically yes, okay, because it's the past. But to me, when I think of past life regression, I'm talking about a whole different incarnation, not this incarnation. Hi, Eddie. Yeah, exactly. Very much so. New perspective on my feelings and just really realizing like I'm just not there anymore. Yeah, it's so cute, right? There's a few of them. There's like four. There's more up there. They're so cute. Eddie, my name is Ivalease. Yeah, I feel like I have let it go in that moment. More specifically, like I remember the moment that it happened, and it was just real, like watching this version of me and her asking like how I felt, and then I could feel it, like let it go. And the other woman would be screaming. I am very different. Um, Screaming why though? That's so cute. But yeah, I did meet a woman yesterday or the other day at the orphanage. She's freaked out by them. I want to personally hold them, but I'm trying to let them get used to me first because they'd be scared at first. This one's literally staring at me. Actually, both of them are staring at me. Actually, they all might be staring at me, but these two have their heads lifted. Hey, baby. But yeah, they're so cute. I love the suits. D from Ghana. Nice to meet you. They're so cute. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, would you ever get hypnotized? Whoa. Well, yeah, they don't harm anyone. No, they don't. Do I astral project like while I'm resting or up? What is that flying thing? I don't know what flying thing you're talking about. Did that throat chakra hurt? Not that much. This part down here hurt more, but that was also towards the end of the tattoo, so I think my neck was just getting tired of it. But it wasn't. It really wasn't bad. Bugs and animals come to me. I love that. Same to me. Do you like it or does it freak you out? With some bugs, it freaks me out. Most I enjoy, but some it freaks me out. If you did it properly. What do you mean? Both? Wait, both what? What did I ask? Where am I from? New York. Where are you from? The hypnosis thing? But what do you mean if I did it? Like, what does that have to do with you? You wouldn't do hypnosis 79? Well, I hope you have a good day. I'm going to bed now. I have to work tonight. Sweet dreams. Thank you. I trust you will rest well. I love nature. Me too. I am on an island. Hi, Tyson. Astro projection. Oh, it depends on who's trying to do it. Like, it depends on the practitioner that would be hypnotizing you. Is that what you're saying? Thanks, Eddie. Yeah, the woman I was with, she was very sweet. It was nice. Oh, like if I hypnotized you, you would do it, is what you're saying? I actually am interested in learning hypnotherapy. So I'll keep you updated. But I don't even know where to start. But that would be cool. I know that I could definitely provide like the safe space for people to do that. Ain't trying to wake up a wallet gone, that's crazy. But you don't actually like fall to rest. I guess everybody's experience is different though as far as like how far into the hypnosis state you would go. But that would be wild. I do have a trusting spirit, thank you. Sorry from where you from, really like your swag, very cute. I'm from New York, upstate New York. Oh, and thank you. I'm so excited. I'm getting a giant mirror. La 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 la. Chicha! I don't know where she's at. Maybe she's with the neighbor. Chirado? Where's Chirado? not that late over here. Grand Rising Hardy. Sending love to you too. This is funny. I'm doing two different hearts. Haha. Wait, my fingers just don't know what just happened. Thank you. Oh, you guys, you do not. I'm so excited to get the hand pan. Maybe I should take it. Actually, I'm not doing that tomorrow. But I'm excited. I guess maybe I can go look at it because I might want like a custom one. So it would be good to. It's so weird looking at myself on two different cameras because they look completely different. But what was I saying? I might want to customize it, and that will take some time. So maybe it would be best if I can go now so that it can be ready by my reincarnation day. Even though for my reincarnation day, I'm going to Malaysia because I have to also do a visa run. I'm a little sad about it, but I trust that I'm just going to really like it. I'm just gonna trust I'm gonna love it. But I really wanted to be here, but it's okay. Thanks for the gifts, guys. Donut. There's this vegan cookie place here. I haven't been yet, but the cookies look so good. I always think this one is so funny. Yeehaw! That's hilarious. Ooh, I need to practice line dancing again. But what was I saying? Oh, no. Like 3 years ago, there was always some like behind the scenes awareness, but for real, or I guess maybe like almost 4 years ago now, because I'm about to be 28. It was like at the end, well, I guess the beginning of my 24th year, like the same month that I turned 24, it started. And then by like October, like 3 months later, I guess, August, September, October, yeah, like 3 months later, it was like boom, bang, bang, da dang, dang. So, yeah, about 4 years now. How about you? I wonder how hard it's gonna be to open this. No, I'm not in Costa Rica. That's actually the first place I went to. That's beautiful. I had mine in 2022 or 2020. That's cool. How did it go for you? And how has it been since then? Restriction? Why are y'all restricting me? Body exposure and sexualized behaviors. Goodness gracious. It looks nice. What looks nice? Yeah, mentally, I'm fantabulous, actually. Physically, I'm actually better. Like the day before yesterday, like those 3 days, I was feeling, but it makes sense because it was after the hypnosis, and I kept forgetting she did tell me like I could feel off. Oh, wherever I am. Wait, based off this background? Oh, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Or based off like my videos. Most of my videos I've been posting have been like from when I was in Hawaii still. What the heck, bro? Hold on, because I just lost my pictures. Yeah, I think everything you've been seeing picture wise. Well, I guess some of them have been here too. But yo, it's so funny when they just have their head up and they're just looking. Anyway, I don't know what I was saying. I'm doing well. Oh, that physically, yeah. But yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I was getting sad thinking about my reincarnation day and being by myself again. But then I had the hypnosis. And I realized I still do love being by myself as much as I'm so excited to have like people in my physical energy too. I also do enjoy my own company very much so, and I still be having fun. Do I think manifestation works? I think manifestation works when you also apply action. It's like a co-creation. Hey, I was wondering if that was you or not. I wasn't sure. How long are you a well hypnotist? Yeah. So you are a hypnotherapist. How long have you been doing that? And do you have any advice for me wanting to do that in the future or become a hypnotherapist? When I was in Hawaii, I got to play a handpan for my first time. It was very brief, but I found out how much I loved it even more when I finally got to play it. So I'm seriously super excited. Thank you. But think a lot like as far as what made you say that right now. Excuse me. Hey there, hey there, hey there, hey there. I still kiss you on my lips, yeah I do. Oh hi. Last night we made love until the sun came up. Top 5 places. Whoa, I've traveled to them. Okay, now that I have it. All right, let's see. I haven't traveled still to Jamaica, Egypt, Nigeria. Two more. Top 5. Iceland, I would say that's my top 5 specifically because the Northern Lights, I want to go there. And I know they have the Northern Lights in a few different places, but I want to go to Iceland for that. And one more, don't call me fine shit. How are you going to hit Rich Rising and fine shit in the same sentence? Oh my god. Anyways, Peace Bakery or Bakari Bakery. Oh, I apologize. Bakari? Uh, we don't wake and bake over here, so I don't know. Anyway, one more place. Mm, I've come to like some of my top for real. Ooh, Cape Verde. I'll say those are my top 5 right now. So I guess a lot of countries in Africa. I don't know when that's going to be because I did plan originally to do Asia first, then end the year in Africa. But now I don't want to leave Bali. I got here day 2. I was like, I don't want to leave. So I guess I could still travel to there from here. I guess I can do that on my visa runs. Thank you. But first, I'm going to Malaysia. Yes, Bakari. Nice. Um, I'm open to visiting Gambia, but it's not on my bucket list. Also, wait, Astroliki, what are your top 5? Hi, Abdu. Whoa, what's that running on the wall? It's a lizard. Show your tattoo. No. I'm going to Haiti, Puerto Rico, Cuba, then Jamaica. Ooh, when? That's exciting. PR and is on my bucket list too, but I wouldn't say that's my top 5. Hi B Mo, how are you? I got certified back in 2020, and as long as you're open to it, you'll have more experiences like you had. Oh, wait, you're saying receiving the hypnotherapy, right? I'm more so asking about advice of becoming a hypnotherapist. Yes, I am. I am single. Is this done? No, it's not. The beginning of next year. That's super exciting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you already have like the trip planned out? Wait, where did you say first? Haiti. Ooh. Okay, and they're all pretty close to each other. Are you island hopping? Wow, how long have you been single for? Too fine to be single, right? Wrong. Absolutely wrong. How long have I been single? Like, almost 2 years. Officially. I have had like two brief dating periods, but official relationship, it's been almost 2 years. Bali, Indonesia, New Zealand, Finland, Switzerland, and South Africa. Mm. New Zealand is on my list too, but again, not top five. Do you have active plans to go to any of these places? And have you been out the country yet? Also, where are you even from? I don't even know where you're at. Oh, come on, that's one. That's one. You are no more single now. I will be here to guide you. I have no idea what you just said. I also definitely do not need your guidance, and I do not want to be your woman. Yes, I'm island hopping because I'm part Haitian, so I got to go to Haiti first. Yeah, that's gonna be super cool. Amjad, Ahmed, I don't know what you're saying. Grand Rising, Nico, how are you? Good day to you, thank you. I'm from New York City, and yes, I do have plans to see the Northern Lights in Lapland. Inland. Ooh, that's exciting. When? Shout out from London. What part? I've been single for 2.5 years too. How do you feel about that? Is this tattoo or henna? Tattoo. I'm okay. How about you? Why are you okay? I'm fantabulous. I'm tired though, to be honest. But I've been missing y'all so much, so I really wanted to go live today. It's still early though. I'm happy I'm tired right now because I need to start my routine again, my rising routine. And it works better when I'm able to get up at like 6. Grand Rising Armando. Yeah, I remember you. But I'm doing very well. How about you? Isaac, I just wanted to say you're really beautiful and stunning. Thank you. How's your journey been going? Overall, it's been like a whole ass roller coaster. It's been great overall, right? Mainly because like I truly understand that there's no like bad thing, right? Everything happens for my greater good. I would say the most difficult part of my journey is like stepping out of people pleaser and just like unapologetically just being like, or unapologetically like setting boundaries and upholding those boundaries and just staying true to those boundaries and not giving a crap like how people respond. But the journey has been great, like so much liberation, so much I've learned about myself, relearned, let go of. Woo, it's been fantabulous, you know. How about for you? I would say the worst part, not worse, or like besides that difficult part that I said, is the being like, okay, but this is a bittersweet, like being so by myself, if that makes sense. Because again, I've learned to love my own company. Before, absolutely not. I was so scared to be by myself. I was so scared to like, yeah, be by myself and sit with my own thoughts. But it's so different now. But it does get lonely, especially like not having like strong connections with people. I was talking to this goddess today about it. Like having people match your frequency, or at least not only match your frequency but be in the frequency of wanting growth and pure genuine connections, you know, versus superficial shit and just not wanting growth. Like that's this the sad part for me. Oh, good to know. Yes, I'm good too. That's good to hear. How about you though? But I'm not pressed. It will happen when it does. Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. Days are drab. I need some randomness. Ooh, are you gonna create that? I've been abstaining, so I got to say it feels like a relief focusing on myself. I know I want a relationship. Yeah, same. As far as like it'll happen when it does. Nice tattoo, thank you. I've been on a similar journey rediscovering childhood passion. Yeah, that's been really fun too. Tapping into my inner young Ren. Ooh, want to see my inner young Ren book? This is my inner young Ren affirmation book. It's part 10 in my series. Look at the cover. She did such a good job. You see? Little us in here. So good. She did my cover for my first book too. If you want this, the link is in my bio. Well, the link in my bio gives you the link to all of my books. It's a whole series. This is also my favorite. This is the daily affirmation one. It's so cute. But anyway, yes, tapping into the inner young Ren is so much fun. Because you just get to be silly and goofy. And you just reminded me I need to buy some bubbles. Because I haven't had my bubbles in like a few months. New skills and crafts, yoga and meditation. Yeah, that too. I love that. I love that for you. Try and talk slow when you're guiding your clients. Practice on friends, family first. Record yourself to record myself like practicing. Something is crawling on your wall. Yeah, it's a lizard. Been grounding, connecting with nature. And that too, it's so funny because it's like literally remember, at least for me, remembering again, it's getting back to like the inner young Ren, your inner child. If y'all don't know what I'm saying, when I say inner young Ren, I'm saying inner child. Like doing things that you loved to do, and again, not caring about what you look like or what people are going to say, and you're just doing it and you're just having fun and being freaking goofy. And I feel that coming out of me more and more, like when I'm by myself. Again, this is why I love being by myself, because it's easier to just not give a crap, because I love myself and I'm fucking funny and cool and weird and I love it. But then like you step into the adult version when you're around people sometimes, and it's like, oh my gosh, what are they gonna say? But I'm letting that go, because I want the right people that are actually going to love me to be around me, and you got to see it. And if I freak you out and make you want to run away, thank you, because that's another thing I have to remind myself. If you end up being cringy to some people, it's okay, because you only want the people who are here for actually you. You know what I'm saying? And you want the ones that are not to skedaddle. So, like, just be yourself. Yes, Pee Wee, exactly. Necklace, what about it? I'ma be dragging. I don't know what you're talking about. Thanks, Hoyam. Do I like dragons? Yeah. Splash water in a fountain. Wait, what? If I have to describe a beautiful angel, you would be the description. That's so sweet, Isaac. Thanks. I love your tat. Thanks, Jelani. I love your name. You look like Jada Pinkett when she was young. She's still young, but I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Thanks, Pee-wee. I trust you're having a blissed rising as well. 406? What is 406? Hi. It's a spiral. Listen to your recordings too. Was it easy to relax in the beginning during your session? I would say so, yeah. The part that was I was telling them that was just annoying to me, she just kept telling me not don't forget to breathe, but I was breathing. And so that was distracting. But besides that, it was pretty fine. I meditate fairly often, so it just felt like going into a meditation. Yeah. That's how I was, like I said, Astraliki, because it can be scary, especially if you're not used to it, and also if you don't know how to, like, separate your thoughts from who you actually are, and your feelings from, again, who you actually are and what you actually are, and like how to like cope with the things that come up and not judge yourself and stuff. So I understand why it's scary and difficult, and most of us were not taught these things. I've been in Bali for almost a month. Yeah, that's exactly what it felt like, a guided meditation with a goal. Thank you, Molly. I love your name, by the way. Have fun on your terms. Life been way too serious and dark. Exactly. We're here to have fun. It's a game. Earth is a big ass playground. Part of growth is reflection, denying your weakness and accepting your strength. Can you elaborate on denying your weakness? What do you mean by that? Not long at all. Not really. All I was. So true. Most people haven't mastered the art of just simply being the observer. Yeah, and then with that, it's like finding the balance to not be too in the observer, because again, we did come here to experience the human experience, not just the observer spirit experience, because that's what we actually are, you know? And then connecting to these feelings because they're human feelings, like it's a part of this, you know? By denying your weakness, such as your reckless impulse, you develop a guideline. So you're saying you're using the word weakness as in like lower vibrational temptations? A standard or a bar set by yourself for yourself. Okay. I've been in Bangkok for 7 months. Once I get a break from my Thai, I may visit Bali. I was supposed to take a Mai Tai class here, but then I canceled it because when I first got here, I was back to back doing stuff and I was so sore. I was like, there's no way I'm about to do this. I'm not gonna enjoy it, and I have not rescheduled it since. Do you use ClassPass? Yeah, it is about balance. Oli and Taiwan. That's close to here, isn't it? That is crazy. I'm not even surprised though. But that's cool. How are you doing? Yes, by leaning into low frequency, we find out temptations. Use what now? Ooh, you're gonna have to remind me of what I said because I don't know what I said. What did I say? Find our temptation. By leaning into low frequency, we find our temptations. By leaning into low frequency, we find our temptations. Interesting. So you feel like you have to lean into it before you can find out what it is? Like you don't think that you can just find out what it is without leaning into it? How do you like my Thai? I've been training for 4 years. Oh, that's so cool. Is it uh something about pads and my Thai? Wait, hold on. So, oh, Class Pass. Do you use Class Pass? Oh shit, I'm like ruining this drawing. You think lower frequency is what pulls us to specific movements or places? Is that what you're saying? Want one? What? A coconut? Thanks for the likes, KG. And whoever else is liking, I don't know, but I can see hers. Or, my bad, I don't know if I can't see if it's your gender. I apologize. ED visa, I don't know what that is. But ClassPass has nothing to do with the visa. Hi, Jedediah. Oh my gosh, I missed you. Hey, brother. Interesting. I don't think anything is far from source or separate from source. Yeah, I just had to buy a few coconuts today. I don't in my physical reality. I wouldn't say I have any friends. I have people that I'm I'm connecting with and getting to know, and not even that many, but there's a few people, but anyone that I've met that has like the same level of consciousness or similar, I've not met them. Well, I guess there was a couple recently I've met in person, but I don't have like anybody in my physical reality, and I still wouldn't call any of these people friends yet. Yeah, definitely. So you do have at least one friend. I would not say you're my friend. I think we talked about this. Oh, that's really, can you account me part of those? No. Yeah, literally spread out. I think not I think, of course it's so purposeful. I know for me there's a lot of things that I'm still, again, the biggest thing being people pleasing, that I'm learning to let go of fully so I can really show up fully to be a friend also, because to be a friend you got to be completely honest. You have to have that love for yourself to have it for them too, because people pleasing is not going to do nothing for no one who is a true friend or who's there with you, uh like for pure reasons. Peace, love. So like what I'm saying is the separation, like through isolation, also through meeting physical people too, or just meeting people, you learn a lot too. But sometimes like the overall push over the, I don't know what to call it, push over the, like you gotta get yourself to the other side. Do you get what I'm saying? And sometimes that needs to be with distance. I'm in Bali. Oh well, I wouldn't call it. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't have any friends. Alignment, I think, is when you're physical. I think we did talk about it because remember when I was saying I was open to only like a platonic friendship, and then there was that separation that happened because the way that you responded to that, that wouldn't, I wouldn't consider that a friendship. I wouldn't consider you a friend. What got you to the point of being a people pleaser in the first place? Wanting love and attention and affection, I would say mostly from my parents, and doing whatever to stay in like good graces. I would say mostly from my dad, because my mom, there was a lot of times I didn't care about like making her mad. Like I didn't care about upsetting her at all. But yeah, maybe so. It was more so my dad. Shoot, a lot of my traumas stem more so from my trauma with him than her, but in different ways. But I notice now, though, as an adult, I have more people pleasing towards my mom than I did when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I don't think, like, I really didn't care. I used to just be mad. So yeah, that's a good question. Never thought about that. And also in school, like with kids, other kids, just wanting to be liked, wanting to fit in or whatever. And also I would never, like, I did not want, even to this day, like I don't be wanting people to think I'm like mean. And I've noticed when I am very honest and blunt naturally, and sometimes it comes across like, I think this is the my self-diagnosed autism. I don't really think that it sounds bad, and the things that I think sound bad don't end up sounding bad to people. I don't know how to explain. I do know how to explain it. Just not wanting to be perceived a certain way, but needing to let that go, because realizing even if I'm super nice and setting my boundaries or saying something, people are, they're gonna take it how they're gonna take it, and you just gotta be okay with that. Have you ever done a vow of silence? I get it. Genuinely kind people tend to people please a lot. Yeah, exactly. But I'm learning to be okay with upsetting people and also just doing what's best for me. Like, and it doesn't like, especially when you're or outwardly hurting people, like you just gotta do what you gotta do for you and honoring. And I made a videos about this. Even God, I don't even know if Sade, if you're still in here, that was a big thing that came up for me too. If you are still in here, obviously I'm talking to you. Like, there's things that will happen in connections with people, and I will feel like I will just feel like there's not reciprocated energy, and I will still stay in that connection even though I'm feeling a type of way, and or I won't explain like what I feel out of them, like fear of abandonment, of them getting upset, or them also I know a big thing is like them proving me right and me not wanting to be right about it. Does that make sense? My explanations sometimes be like, so I don't really know how to explain exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, overall, I would say it's a fear of abandonment or fear of people not loving me, but they don't. Not that nobody loves me and that people won't love me, because I know they will, but everybody won't, and that's okay. And then also, not like this is another one, seeing aspects of people that I genuinely do not resonate with, and not wanting to tell them that because I don't want to make them feel bad, which they probably wouldn't even feel bad. They might not give a fuck, or they might, and I don't want to make them feel bad. But again, I know what I'm saying. Like, I don't slander people, and I'm not mean. But there are a lot of things that I truly do not resonate with, and a lot of energies that I don't resonate with. And a lot of people hold those energies and come into my field. And it's like, how do I nicely, which it doesn't have to be nice, and it's not mean, but say like it's as simple as I just don't resonate with you. I can just say that, but I don't know why that seems like so like, oh my gosh, you know. Being honest does feel dangerous though. Yeah, it does, especially because let's say go back to trauma, when usually when we're young Ren, right, and we are honest, and honest to people that we love, or honest to whomever is whatever, it it was not received well, so that's still like in me. Chakra hums. Honestly, I just tell people I'm an introvert. I do not resonate. Wow, yeah, it's that simple. Thank you, Kala. Even you explaining it sounds people pleasing. It, what part? Like trying to find the right wording, right? Very beautiful. Thank you. I like that phrase. Thanks. Being honest does. Oh wait, I read that already. Yeah, energy don't lie. It doesn't. Well, I never saw beauties such as yours. Thanks, Ben. So we can visualize what's being said. Wait, hold on. Words that create pictures in our mind. Trying to go up is hard. I apologize if I'm missing y'all comments. Especially, and as an empath, what you just said makes exactly, because then like I can feel the person's uncomfortability or their embarrassment, or excuse me, their anger or whatever, and I don't want to, and I do want to feel it, but I don't want to feel it at the same time, you know. What I don't want actually is to absorb it, because I do want to feel it, because like you said, energy does not lie, and people do lie. But when I can feel that, and then I be trying to override those feelings, even because I can also quickly feel like there's no actual connection, or there's a disconnect, or I can feel the lack of resonance pretty fast. But I also can see like different versions of people, and I don't think anybody is bad, right? So I also have a lot of compassion for the things that I don't resonate with too, and wanting to just give love, and just finding that still I boundaries are important, and being honest with what I'm okay with and what I'm not okay with is important, and acting on that, like acting accordingly. Oh shit, sorry. Oh my god. Did I? You're not dead. Did I break your wing? Sorry, dude. But yeah, just being okay with the fact that yeah, I'm not gonna resonate with everybody, and everybody's not gonna resonate with me, and that's okay. I don't even know where it just went. Yeah, I am. Go through their darkness first. Can you elaborate on that? I used to didn't care about people's reactions, but now that's the only thing I care about. Why the only thing? In what way? Do you feel like your voice was been silenced at some point? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, sometimes you have to protect your energy even if that means letting people go. Yeah, very much so. Watch tattoo. Get ready to go live. Have a great live. Thank you, Mayora. You enjoy your life too. It was nice talking to you. And if I don't talk to you, happy early reincarnation day. Grand Rising. I'm glad and happy to see you again tonight. Thank you, Jedediah. You too. Thank you, Eugene. Oh my god, please remind me of your name. Because I feel like that's not your name, right? Yeah, but then when you do that, like try to minimize harm or keep the peace, like you're creating harm and turmoil within yourself. But it's still, yeah, that people pleasing. Like you're making it cool for them, but it's not for you. And that also, it genuinely does not benefit them at all. Unless it's like a energy vampire or someone who's not really there for you, but still overall, like spiritually, energetically, it's not doing nothing for them. Thank you, Lito. Thank you. Yeah, it is very draining. Hi, Pashal. I'll be back. I have to pee. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. La 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 la. Okay, guys, I'm back. Grand Rising, Nathan. Show up as yourself every time. You'll find out quickly who and who isn't meant to be. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Drippy. I don't have any babies. She's definitely the villain in someone's story. Everyone's the villain in someone's story. Grand Rising, the Bronx. The energy over here is fine. I mean, like I feel like every location is different, and then every person you encounter is different. Overall, the energy I would say it's like a it's like a mix of peaceful and chaotic at the same time. I would say the most chaotic part is the road, like the driving. The driving energy here is redonkulous, to say the least. Peace, goddess. I have no idea. But energetically, it's pretty chill, pretty peaceful. Sounds like Jamaica. Yeah, I haven't been there. I don't want to go there by myself. That's the one place in the world that I don't want to go by myself. Yeah. I wonder if I'm like allergic to these things. I kind of want to open this. But I'm also really tired. Maybe I'm not going to do that to myself today. Maybe tomorrow. Why is that? Because the men and women I've encountered have been like very, I guess, lower vibrational. And I know you could either meet the Rastafarians or you could meet the other ones. And so far, I've met the others. Not to say that all Jamaicans are like that, because clearly they're not. But I just don't want to run into that again, especially there. Aggressive, yes, very much so. The men and the women. And the men are like entitled, creep, fucking predator vibes, and the women aggressive. Not all of them, but yeah. Better, yeah. New York City is wild. I've never been. Actually, I've been there one time, but really young for like a wedding, so I never really explored it. I have been to the Bahamas, but very brief. It like just a few hours on a cruise. I got off there. So Minnesota, hey, what? Why Jamaican beautiful and food so good? I bet you the food is good. Yeah. What did I scroll on? Alive. Tu deseo un lindo domingo cargado de muchas bendiciones, saludos cordiales desde Guatemala. Gracias, Byron. I'm just getting on, but where are you from? Or where are you at? I'm from upstate New York. I'm in Bali. A prayer, Jay. I trust. I don't like to use the word pray, but I trust all will be well with you. How does a lady sit? Have you ever been to Cali, Florida? Yes, many times. California? No. My mirror's on the way. La 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 la. La 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 la. Extraterrestrials, we are that. Everything is an extraterrestrial. We had to cross paths in Florida, maybe at a spiritual retreat or something, but I'm gonna hit the follow for sure. I've never been to a spiritual retreat in Florida. No. What parts of Florida were you in? Church. Grand Rising. Just curious, but how or why do you travel to different countries? Is it broad work for your career? No, it's just a part of my journey as far as like meeting more people, spreading the message. Also, I don't like the United States, nor do I don't see myself ever living there again. And I like traveling. I like experiencing new cultures. I like being specifically in countries where it's hot all the time, and I can swim all the time if I want to. But it was a part of like early in my journey feeling that calling. I had to get up out of there. But yeah, it's just a part of my soul's journey overall. I'm sorry, did you date pretty boyfriend or something? What? South Florida? I've not been there, I don't think. That's more like Miami side. Jamaican? Wow, that's the first time I ever got that one. Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Yeah, I've not been to any of those places. The USA is the heart of the Matrix. I bet. Can you explain what you mean by that though? But it definitely is like, what was I thinking about the United States for? Like, it's got a lot of energy there. How to get started doing that? Traveling? What did I use? Oh, I didn't use that right away. I mostly in the beginning was staying wise, like for budgeting. I stayed at a lot of hostels, which some people will tell you you should never stay there. Personally, I like them. Obviously, like any place, I would say read the reviews. Um, I love hostels though, especially if you're solo traveling and wanting to connect with people. It's a good place, especially if it's like a party hostel. Even if it's not a party hostel, but if you also don't like partying, don't stay at a party hostel because you'll be annoyed. I like personally volunteering, so I use World Packers. There, usually you have like free stay and free meals. Usually, some places you don't. Like where I'm volunteering at now, you don't stay and you don't have meals. In the first orphanage I volunteered at, also you didn't. You could stay for free, but well actually, technically not for free. Like that one had a fee. Most places on World Packers though, it's an exchange, and they have a lot of different type of things. I also would advise don't do anything that doesn't actually resonate with your energy because you're gonna feel that. Just like working a job that you don't actually want to work at, you're gonna feel that. So yeah, um, and just like go, just trust, like push past the fear is like the biggest thing, and trust that like all will be taken care of. Thanks, Charles. I'm a doula, energy healer, and lactation educator, but I do not work. I haven't been to Brazil yet. Thank you, Amalio. Hi, Lamino. Lamin. Please, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Let me know. My biggest tattoo is the one on the side of my thigh, I think. It seems like you're crying. What? Where? Like my eyes or something? Or what seems like how? What am I doing? I'm sitting here talking. How about you? You're so right. I'm a manager for a volunteer opportunity on World Packers, and we just had to leave. Wait, I'm so right about what? And what volunteer opportunity? Like, what is the, and where? But yeah, what am I right about? As far as like, don't pick something you don't resonate with, or what exactly? America itself is a corporation that just uses humans like cattle to keep their system. Yeah, choosing a line volunteering. Yeah, I don't want to say I made the mistake of not doing that because everything is a learning experience. I got to learn what I really did not like and what I really did not resonate with, and learn like I don't have to do that. And some hosts like they will treat you like you need to be there. I just kind of not do that. But yeah, it definitely anything you do in life really, even outside of volunteer work, it really benefits you to do something you actually resonate with. But yeah, your heart, at least for me, like my heart being in it really matters. If it's not, like I'm going to, I won't say I'll be miserable, but like I don't want to do that, you know. But what kind of volunteer work is yours, if you don't mind me asking? I've had some interesting experiences. Yeah, they can take it a bit serious. For real. Who gave you permission to be so beautiful? Me. Thanks. The people in America are so rude and everything about race and money. Oh. Yeah, I find a lot of people, I feel like it's individuals in general. Like, I don't think it matters what race you are, it's about who you are as a person, but there's a lot of brainwashing there, yes. Okay. You like it? And I didn't realize too how many like World Packers things are in the States until I've never done one in the States. Well, I guess technically Hawaii is a state, but I don't count that for real. Do you feel called to leave? I enjoy volunteering, but again, if it's something I'm aligned with, moving to Africa, I'm half East African. I'm thinking about going to Tanzania. Well, Tanzania is on my bucket list. That'll be cool. When do you move? In Puerto Rico, I did 6 months volunteering in Costa Rica. Oh, that's nice. Costa Rica is the first place I went to out of the country. I didn't volunteer there though. I wasn't there that long. Puerto Rico's also on my bucket list. I thought I was gonna move there, which it's still a possibility. But for right now, I don't want to leave Bali. I know that I couldn't live here long term, really because of the air quality. Like, when it's time for me to have babies, there's no way for one I would be pregnant here or raise my babies here. Thank you, Ray. My name is Ivalease. Moving next year in summer if everything goes well. That's exciting. Tanzania has a lot of good volunteer opportunities too. As far for what I like to do, like come to London. I will go one day, but I won't be there that long. You want to know? Wait, this always confuses me. London and France, it's not the same. Geography, mm, I'm working on it. Do you know that there is a city in France where it's pretty much completely nude? Restaurants, clubs, walking down the street, grocery stores. You can be nude. You France was not on my bucket list until I found out about this place. London is on my bucket list too, but I gotta come in the summertime. Hello, I'm in Indonesia. But did you know that? I'm so happy and so excited. Hi, Susu. Selling your soul is ridiculous. What volunteering organization are you with? Like what platform do I use to volunteer or where? I'm gonna answer both of this because I use World Packers to find the places to volunteer at, but I'm currently volunteering at the Bali baby home. I know that I have hair under my armpits. Ay, Dios. Monoko, Thailand? I've never heard of Monoko. Cool. I went to Thailand once. Not for that long though, but basically it's more old white men doing that. Wait. I don't know if they blocked your comment before because I don't really know. Yeah, they must have blocked your comment because I'm confused. Where in France is there? I forgot. I forgot what the name of the place was. It's in this phone. Um, but I'm sure if you look it up, because it's well known. Like it's not a hidden thing. You'll be able to find it. Thank you, Hudson. I would love to start a nonprofit one day, but sometimes I also think about it. I was thinking about it the other day. It's a lot that goes into it. So if I'm being completely honest, I no longer think that I will do it because I was pretty sure that I wanted to, but as far as the amount of energy that it requires, I don't know. I'm so back and forth about it because again, I want to have, but I think about it this way. I know for sure that I will adopt or foster or both. So in a way I will do it, but on a grand scale I don't think so because I for my own sanity and to really give my all, I need lots of solitude, something like that. If your heart is really in it, and if you're going to be able to give all the young Ren what they actually need, I would not be able to have the amount of solitude I need to show up the way that they would need me. Does that make sense? So I'm thinking I will just continue to be part of it, or if I can find like align with a bunch of people who I know our hearts are actually in it and pure intentions, and we can all do that and share the load. I can see it happening that way, but me by myself, mm-mm. Thank you, Abraham. Same. I need lots of solitude to regroup for real, especially working with young Ren. Like, and they need so much love and they need so much attention and so much freedom, just like we do. So like, it's a lot, and I see how it goes when people are not really in it, and I'll be damned if I do that, which I know I wouldn't still, but yeah. I don't know, however many I'm meant to have. Your sun is in the 12th house. I'm still learning about that. I got an astrology book over there because the houses, all of that confuses the crap out of me. I don't know what house minus sun is in, to be honest with you. A nonprofit. What kind of nonprofit though? I love that so many people helped out. I think it's so beautiful to see people come together and and do some great things. I'm so thirsty. I'll be married again one day. I've been married twice, y'all. Third time's a charm. Yo, that's so funny. But actually, it might be 3.5. Yeah, I've been married twice. Hi, Alvarado. Double lapped us. Ah, that's funny. Do you want babies? What time is it over there? It's 8:14 p.m. 2014. Jedediah, are you still here? Ooh. What time is it where you are? I'm gonna end up hanging up pretty soon. I'm tired. Wow, you actually super sweet. Thanks. Damn, 12 hours ahead. Yeah, so wild. Time differences literally blow my mind. Like, how am I in the future? This is why they say traveling is time travel. Travel. It's literally time travel. Because what? The time fucking changes when you travel because it's literally it's it's time traveling. It's listen, you're going through fucking portals. This is crazy. Earth is funny. It really is. It's oh my god, it's so funny because it doesn't exist time, you know? It's it's a human construct. It's unreal, and traveling just freaking like proves it. Come on. It is unreal. Two, but if my wife wants more, that's cool. Two, I used to say I wanted four, then I said two, then one, but there's no way. One is just so odd, but I would say at least three. But again, I would love to foster, so, and they would all be my babies. So yeah, we'll see. Time isn't real. Yeah, it's really not. Is your name Junior? Because when I read it, I read JR9. Everything is happening in the now. Exactly. Everything. Literally everything. That's like there's another guy that comes on here. His name is Robbie, but he has like an 8, and when I read it, I read like Brobby, 8 Brobby. It's so interesting. Oh shit. My name is Ivalease. I have 11 or 12 siblings. La 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 la. Hold on, guys. If you hang up, it's okay. But I have to get something real quick. Where are my shoes? Crap. How do you send a live location? This WhatsApp be. Oh wait, I think I found it. Tap to show your live location. I'm not done yet. I still gotta get up. Thank you. I'm feeling pretty nauseous. You know, sometimes what to call it? Coconuts? What are you talking about? Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, you definitely can. People would definitely benefit from allowing themselves to learn from young Ren. Okay, I'll be back. That hurt. Terima kasih. Sama-sama. This behavior is not in line with our policies and may result in gifting suspension reasons, repeated or prolonged actions that lack sustained activity. Oh my gosh, gifting. See, I'm feeling sick again. It's so weird. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry. Yay, I got my mirror. My hands are shaking. Okay. So, what you guys been up to? Have y'all been talking to each other? You speak different languages? Yeah, I speak Spanish and I'm learning Indonesian. I also was learning Italian. And I was learning Olelo Hawaii, but that one is hard. Are they okay, geckos over there? Are the geckos okay? Is that what you're asking? It's only 2 right now. What you doing? Them other things, those other lizards are big. People keep saying they're called stinkas, skinkas, slinkas, slinks, something, but that's just like a general. No, toke geckos. It's specific. Oh, I'll have to look that up. I've never heard of those. But those, whatever the heck, skinks that are called, it's like a general term for different types of lizards. It's not like a specific one, so they really have me on 2 restrictions right now. It's so crazy. Peace, goddess. I'm about to hang up on you guys in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna take a shower and then get in bed. Yes. I thought I was gonna eat, but my stomach. Maybe I'll make some tea. Let that steep while I'm in the shower. And then it can be ready when I'm out the shower. And then, oh, I actually have some tea that I didn't finish. A little bit over a year. Like a year and 2 months. A year and 3 months. Almost a year and 3 months. Yeah, it's nighttime. It's 8:30 p.m. TikTok really be ready to restrict me. So crazy. Blessings and love to you too. What the heck is that? La la la. Hey, she's so chill. How are you? Oh. Actually, I was about to say these mosquitoes are attacking me, but that was not a mosquito. I don't know what the hell. Hi. Oh, hey, Jason. I seriously do not understand what's wrong with my stomach. She's so upset. Sometimes I really don't think that coconuts like me that much because I swear they be making me feel off. It's so confusing. The E sounds like Ches. You know, I was gonna say that first, but then I was like, maybe it's like, I don't know how to call it, like an off of sheeps. Ches. Got you. Ches. So chill. Ches. That's so funny. Not the name Ches, but the fact that I said shoes instead of Ches. Omni Eye, hi. I'm trying to think, do I want to take a bath or just take a shower? I'm going to just take a shower. Yes, I've had plenty of long distance relationships. Well, enjoy the rest of your night and safe travels. Thank you. Hey, Fonz. How are you? It was nice talking to you, Astroliki. I'm in Bali. Yeah, I'm like 12 hours ahead of you guys. You're just starting this day. I'm about to end this day, going to the next one. So wild to me. I won't ever get over it. That's wild. Holy Max. Let's see. I'm trying to think. You know what else has been changing? My appetite. But there's a part of me that's still trying to fight it. Not gonna lie. But my spirit is like, you gotta let it go. Not that I don't really I eat bad, but I be wanting to stick to like the vegan comfort food types of things, and it's just not as satisfying as it once was. My favorite food, Indian food. I'm gonna go get some tomorrow. I'm so excited actually. There's like this vegetarian Indian spot, but I'm sure it's gonna be easy to make it vegan because it's already vegetarian. So yeah, I just saw it today. I'm gonna go there tomorrow, probably before I pick up my laundry. And then I'm telling myself I'm gonna start meal prepping again. And the problem with me though, it's not a problem, but I will meal prep and then still go buy food. Cause I don't like to eat the same stuff over and over again. Which is kind of a BS lie because when I go out to eat, I like to eat the same stuff. So I don't know. Indian food, oh wow, that's different. I never had it. For real? Just getting up, about to ground outside. What about you? What am I about to do? I'm about to shower and get in bed. Um, Grounding sounds nice, yeah. I haven't found, like any climbable trees here for real. Kind of sad about it. I need to find. I wonder where I'm gonna end up, like for real, staying. I'm going back and forth about here. I mean, I know, like I said earlier, I won't stay here forever, but I want to stay put for some time. Maybe I need to stick to my original plan, but I'm kind of scared that I'll go to Puerto Rico and not like it. But then I feel like that's also hard to believe. Like I feel like if I go there, I would love it. Cause like, why wouldn't I? You know? Can you cook vegan Jamaican food? If I meal prep, I'll eat it all in 2 days. For real. That's good. Do you meal prep? Even if you meal prep for a certain amount, like a longer amount of time, you'll still eat it that fast? Also, Molly, what is your favorite food to eat? What's your favorite way to ground, by the way, Farms? When I meal prep, I like to make like curries or pastas because that's also what I love to eat. Curries remind me of Indian food. Although Indian food is so much more than just curries, but I love curries. I love pasta. Your favorite food is pasta? What kind of pasta? Like rasta pasta? I made a vegan rasta pasta. Ooh, so good. And then one time I made it without the pasta, just the rasta. Just the rasta part. That was also so good. I was very impressed by myself. Don't ask me to cook though. Thanks. You can ask, but I probably won't. I don't like to cook personally, but it'd be good. Yes, how you know? Cause you're talking about Jamaican food and pasta. That's gotta be it. You've been craving pasta. Me too, but I feel like I'm always craving pasta. I have some in my fridge actually that I didn't eat. I should probably eat it, but now my stomach doesn't want to eat. It's kind of early, but I'm tired as heck, so I don't know. I might eat it tonight, and I might not. Muito linda de maíz. Wow, thank you. Is that Portuguese? I forgot how to say thank you. But also, did y'all know like Portugal Portuguese, and Brazilian Portuguese is not the same? Did you know that? Todo respeto. Gracias, muchas gracias. ¿Me está hablando en portugués o qué idioma? Okay, Brazilian Portuguese. Cool. I still forgot how to say thank you. ¿Cómo digo gracias en portugués? Brasileiro. Is it similar to Angola? Angola speaks Portuguese too? I didn't know that. I thought only Portugal and Brazil. That's wild. Angola speaks Portuguese? Angola? Am I thinking of somewhere else? Angola. Is that the one? The map is like turquoise and I think maybe orange and white. Like their original map. Brazil comes from Angola. Or is Angola... Okay, okay. What is the one that I'm thinking of? Okay. I didn't know they spoke Portuguese there though. What is the other place called? Something like that. I don't know if their Portuguese is similar, to be honest. Perhaps similar, but not the same. The other one I'm thinking of, no. But apparently Angola is. Is what in Africa, though? Hey, Fuzi. Oh, I need to do yoga tonight, first of all. I'm so excited. I need to get up kind of early. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Also, the owners of this, I don't know what to call this, where I'm staying, they gave me this fruit. I thought it was a papaya. They said it's not a papaya, but then I also like photo checked it and it says it's a papaya. I guess I won't know till I open it. Portugal is the worldwide maple superpower for a minute or two. I didn't know that. In Spanish, also in Portuguese, you can understand some words from Spanish if you know Portuguese. And vice versa, yeah. That's how I can understand for the most part. I can't understand everything they're saying, but when people come on here and speak Portuguese, usually I can pick up what they're saying. I'm gonna show you guys the fruit. Ooh, I'm gonna show you another one too. Okay, look. I found a yellow dragon fruit today. I haven't opened it. I'm assuming it's yellow on the inside too because there are yellow dragon fruits, right? Sorry, I'm on 2 different lives. I don't know why I said sorry. Anyways, they also have the red ones here. I've already eaten them. You know, you can just peel this open. Like, also you can do that with like a mango and just peel it. This is the fruit that they gave me. I thought it was a papaya. I don't know when I'm gonna open it. Maybe I'll open it tomorrow because it seems pretty ready. It doesn't smell like a papaya. It smells like really fresh. I don't know how to tell you what else it smells like besides fresh. Don't know. This is a mangosteen. Have you ever had one? Let's eat it. I thought that you could not eat the seeds, but you totally can. It's like more like a personal preference, but they're better when they're soft. The seeds specifically. I'm in Bali. This might be not so great because that was kind of hard. This part is disgusting. I made a video talking about this to you guys. You should eat it anyway because I just want you to try it. But it's so nasty. Okay? But this part, ah, it's so good. Oops. My hands are shaking. I need to go to bed. Those are tasty. What? This, the mangosteen? Yeah, it is sweet. It's kind of sweet, kind of sour. Want some? Looks weird, right? Very juicy. The other day I had a mangosteen kombucha. It was so good. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was really good. Hold on, because I want more. It's so weird. They go bad kind of fast. I don't know if it like depends on where you store them, but they get like super hard. Like this one's starting to get hard too. This one's big as heck. The first time I tried this was in Hawaii. See it? I don't know. It's so hard right there. I think I just eat this half. Doy dos pasean. I don't know what that. I don't know what you just said. Was that Portuguese? I don't know. I didn't get that one. Yeah, I was in Hawaii for like 2 months. I don't know. Time doesn't work in my brain. But I think about 2 months before I came here. I don't know. I can't tell you because I don't know what the sound is either. You're gonna take Tai Chi today? Or in general, you're gonna start that? Fudge. I need to figure out the right way. These and also rambutans, they go bad so fast. Like, but it's so interesting because when they sell them, they can be sitting there for heck of fucking long. But then you take them, kind of like a banana. Do you notice that when you buy bananas, as soon as you buy them and start moving them, they're already like extra ripening? This is so good. No, I'm not close to the shore. I'm actually pretty far. Well, like an hour. I want to do Tai Chi too. I did a little bit of that and Qigong during my Reiki level 2 training. I have tried durian also in Hawaii, a tiny piece. Not good. Do you like it? Some people really like it. Obviously, a lot of people really like it. And apparently, it's like an acquired taste. So maybe I have to keep eating it. I feel like I could put that on top of tacos as like cheese and maybe I'll like it. But to think of it as a fruit, also tuna or noni fruit. Have you ever had that? The smell. It's like what in the freak? The flight to Hawaii. I don't think my flight to Hawaii was long. I don't remember. But my flight here from Hawaii, that was. It took like 2.5 days to get here. First of all, they flew me from Big Island to Honolulu, and I stayed overnight there, then to Korea, and I stayed overnight there, then here. How was it prepared? The smell is as bad as they say. The smell of noni, yes. And it wasn't prepared in any type of way. It was just the fruit. I actually didn't try the noni because it smelled so like I couldn't get past the smell. So I didn't try that. But I think they have them here. I think I saw them on some trees here. So maybe I'll try it. I need to get some more of these. They're so good. The durian, I just ate it. Just a piece off the fruit. Uh-oh. It's not expensive in Bali, no. I think I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to try this. I want to record it for you guys. It's gonna be so cute. If I open this and it's not yellow, I might cry. It's gotta be yellow, right? I guess it doesn't have to be. And this be so red. You could probably make some clothes, like nice clothes out of it. It's still, to me, the red one doesn't taste like much. I think I do, not I think, I do like it more than the white one, but it still like doesn't really have like a strong flavor, you know? It just tastes like a little bit of earth, but not too strong, you know? I don't know if you know. Here are. Okay, I will finish this fruit and then I'll hang up. But the problem is that it's kind of cold. Not kind of, it's going to be very cold. See, this is the red one. So cute. It literally tastes like nothing. After I eat this, yeah. It looks really nice in a smoothie. The color is so pretty. The mangoes here, I'm not a huge fan. They're not like awful, but they're not great. No offense. I love it. And I definitely forgot to. I don't know why with my like fruit, I will quickly forget to do like my Reiki. Maybe because I feel like it doesn't need to be blissed like other food. I agree. Mm, yeah, I don't know what's up with their mangoes. And so far, I've only seen one kind of mango here. Usually, everywhere else I've been to has like different kinds. At least two. Like, usually they have the honey mangoes. And these, do you know there are like so many freaking types of mangoes and avocados? I thought there was only like two of each. There's hella, like a lot. Like over 30, I think. Okay, at least over 25. There's so many. That is cold. Yeah, a lot of the Caribbean islands. All of our food be really similar, actually. Just like seasoned a little different as far as the Caribbean islands. They have another fruit here called like a snake fruit. I don't really like it. It's pretty weird. It really does look like a snake on the outside. Mangoes are the best. Do you have a favorite kind? My favorite kind are the honey mangoes. None of them compare. Granted, I haven't tried all 30. I must ask how many different. But out of the ones I have tried, I don't know why this mango actually tasted so good. That's what I get. Not that's what I get. That very similar what your nationality, I forgot to ask. What's very similar? I'm half Puerto Rican, half African American. Avocado. Ding ding ding. Want some? Oh shit. I apologize. That was so rude. There's over 1,000. Over 1,000 types of mangoes. Estimated. That is insane. 1,000? I'm saying at least 30. 1,000 is crazy. What about the avocados? Avocados, 500 to 1,000. Bruh. I mean, I'm not mad, but that's wild. Wait, which Caribbean island? Hey, Ivalease, your books. If your life was a book, what's your title? What about my books? Wait, are you actually asking about my books, or are you only asking if my life was a book? Yeah, there's a couple of them. There was more. Oh, there's three right now. No way, 30. I had to look it up myself just now. It would be called Fantabulousness. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Oh, this is. It's not too cold. That's good. Wow, I feel so much better. See, and probably if I would have ate the pasta, I wouldn't have. Let me not say that though, because again, this food don't be that. It don't be bad. The quality of food here is pretty good. That's funny. She got that look that she don't play, and then the other one is you look sweet. So sweet. That's so funny. Both statements are true. Mm, 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 mm. This was so good. See, I'm telling you, not that I didn't like fruit before, but it's been hitting so different lately. And the other food has not been satisfying me as much lately. It really depends though. What did I eat today? Oh, yeah. Mm-mm. And the way it sits in my body. I'm a Gemini in Vedic astrology, but Western, I'm a Cancer. Or as I like to say, a luminary, because I don't like to say, I don't, I don't like whole Cancer. I just almost choked. What? Yeah, I call it my happy food dance. Okay, guys, it's time for me to go. I need to shower and go to bed. Ooh, I used to want to juggle. How do you juggle? Anybody know how to juggle in here? All right, I love you. I'm gonna maybe call you tomorrow, maybe not. But you'll probably see me opening these tomorrow. Well, I don't know if I'll post it because I'll be recording content and y'all don't see it for like ever. But anyways, yes, it was nice to meet you, Molly. See you later, Fonz. I don't know who else is on here right now. Just rose up. I trust you will have a fantabulous rest of your day. Good night, guys. Sweet dreams.